daily routine for success, a 4-step simple process practiced by 33-degree Freemasons. What? What's going on, guys? Right back with Conscious Vitality. This is a little bit of a weird video because I know many of us have heard over the years that a lot of the people at the top of the Freemason order, once they reach that 33rd degree level, they learn who's really behind all that light, and stuff can get pretty weird, right? Well, here is a daily practice for success, for utilizing the law of attraction to your benefit, that I learned from a guy who claimed to have achieved that 33rd degree level and be one of the good guys, be one of the white hats. Now, this guy was quite the maverick. He was one of the first people to ever come out and publish natural healing cures that they don't want you to know about. He also was put in prison eventually. So who knows, maybe that's greater evidence that this guy was actually on the good guys team. I am driving down a mountain right now in Costa Rica, so I hope you guys can see this well enough. It's not too bumpy. So here's the 4-step practice that I learned from this guy. I have put this to practice in my life over the years. It's worked out really well for me. So step 1 is do some dream building every day, 15 to 20 minutes of dream building. What does that mean? It means look at photos, look at video clips, look at the things that really help you feel inspired to live a greater quality of life that you want. So whether that's great houses, cars, boats, it doesn't have to be just materialistic. It could be, going on yoga retreats. It could be horseback riding. It could be having a simple farm. I think personally right now, instead of being on the Forbes top 50 list, I want to be on the top permaculture list, where, I've got a great setup for myself, the kids, the family. That's why we're down here in super rural Costa Rica. I'd love to have a thriving farm, fresh water, grow our own vegetables. I would love my kids to know the value of this paradisaic, super beautiful, abundant earth that we have, for them to always have that knowledge that they can provide for themselves and that the world is abundant, right? How rad would that be? So that's step 1, dream build every day. Here's a neighbor coming back on the motorbike with a kid. So I am running late for my daughter's preschool, so wish me luck. Okay, step 1, dream building. Step 2, do a little bit of reading every day. Reading. Obviously books are good, knowledge is power, all that rad stuff. And at the same time, those of us here in the know for the Light Warrior community, know that there's a transmission of consciousness for someone, even potentially, whether it's in the Akashic records or in quantum consciousness or in all that is, because all is one. When we read even just one page of a book a day, something that we find inspiring. I love reading Abraham Hicks. Asking It Is Given is a huge favorite go-to of mine. Point is, by reading one page, we're always evolving as a human being. That knowledge is empowering. Even if we've read it before, we read it again, and we get something new from it. But more importantly, perhaps, maybe, we're actually attuning to the consciousness of the source or the author of that work, and we're somehow associating with them, vibrating, tuning into resonance with them. And if there's someone that has something we want, association couldn't be maybe a bad thing, right? That's step 2. So step 1, 15 minutes of dream building a day. Step 2, do a little bit of reading every day. Step 3, this is the 3rd step, this 33rd degree Freemason taught, was listen to an audio program for at least 15 to 20 minutes a day. Now, why so much learning? Why are we doing so much learning? Because I firmly believe we always have to be evolving ourselves to push towards our goals, so that we're not slipping back into bad habits, into perhaps the bad associations or influence of the world. A lot of yogis have said that this world, this plane, is the plane of Maya. It's the plane of delusion. And so that if you're not, I personally try to strive forward spiritually every day. A lot of yogis that I subscribe to, that I've learned a lot from, like Yogananda, said if you're not personally making a forward momentum, in goals of yours, whether it's health, spirituality, finances, relationships, whatever your goals are, you're actually going to be sliding backwards as a result of just the very aspect of how this plane was designed. Okay, do with that what you will. But so you can listen to audiobooks. I listen to Abraham. I try and listen to an Abraham video on YouTube every morning. It's the most brilliant reminder of the law of attraction, of what I believe my true nature is as someone who's tapped in, tuned in, turned on to the universe, to the fact that I am the conductor of my own universe, that I can attract my own people, places, things, circumstances, events into my own life just by focusing on what I want to get more of. So it's a great reminder for me. So listen to 15, 20 minutes of audio a day as well. The fourth thing, the fourth step is to get out into nature every day. Now, this is crazy because when this 33rd degree Freemason, apparently one of the white hats, was teaching this stuff, he basically said, this is stuff they don't want you to know. They do not want you to know how the law of attraction works. Apparently the bad guys call it the law of nature. They don't want you to know how powerful your mind is because they want you working. They want you busy. They want you tuned into media. They want you instructed from school, right? Right from the very beginning, so that you're always you're in the habit, you're entrained to take guidance and direction from others, not from yourself, your higher self, from your intuition, your cosmic mind, your quantum consciousness, or if you're totally scientific, you know, your brain, your supercomputer, that's giving you feedback from the environment through feelings, right? If we go cyberkinetics line of thinking there. But this guy said with the fourth step, get out into nature, look at things far away, an hour a day, okay? Now, this guy taught that the members of the secret society teach this to their kids, obviously from birth. And that's why if you look at the lives of a lot of wealthy people, right, you're always like, how are these? Now, I'm talking old money. I'm not talking Elon Musk. I'm not talking Jeff Bezos, the fake top, 500 list. If you guys look at that, everyone's self-made. Everyone on the list, everyone. There's no old money there. There's no like multi-generational families that have been making money that maybe don't have more money than Jeff Bezos. Why is it predominantly only people that are self-made in this lifetime, right? I always thought that was a little weird. Like there's no older money that's on this list. So not those people, but if you look at like royalty, if you look at some of the wealthier families, what they do is they have horses, they go out horseback riding, they go for walks, right? They're spending a lot of time out in nature. It chills our minds out. There's lots of clinical literature out there. In fact, I read a study going on 9 years ago that said the most effective antidepressant treatment that they knew of compared to any and all pharmaceutical medication available was going for walks in nature and looking at things far away. It relieves one's mind. It's an antidepressant that's proven clinically. It's pretty badass. So to recap the 4 steps: 1, dream build every day. Try and look at things that are examples of the future life you're wanting to create. 15 minutes a day, right? And I can break this stuff down more, so I'm going to be breaking more of this stuff down. It's in the Light Warrior Code. It's a project of a book and a course I'm working on right now to inspire and empower humanity this year. If you guys want to stay tuned to those updates, get more info on these topics for me, go to consciousvitality.com, check the link below, sign up for your free subscription, and I'll be able to share more of it. But in these videos here I'm putting out on the social medias of the world, I want you guys just to have quick information that you can put into practice in your life right away, because you don't have a lot of time. You're probably busy with work and family and all that good stuff, right? So step 1, dream build every day, 15-20 minutes. 2, read 15-20 minutes a day, even if it's just 1 page. You'll find, even if kind of reading's a drag for you, when you read 1 page, you sometimes might eventually read more than 1 page, and you'll find it really beneficial. 3, you want to listen to audio programs 15-20 minutes a day. 4, get out into nature at least 1 hour a day and try and look at stuff as far away as possible. If you live in a major city, that might not be possible. Look at some tall buildings as far away as you can. And go from there. So those are the 4 basics as they're taught. And step 5, there's actually a 5th step, which was master the 4 basics. And there's some other stuff that goes along with this. It was like, always be teachable, always be willing to learn. When you learn something, make sure to implement it into your life. There's some other stuff I will get into, like Warrior Code with you guys. But here's the thing, okay? I know for most of you, you're going to be watching this going, yeah, those seem like really simple things, but how the heck do I ever get that much time? How do I make that much time to actually do this in my life, right? Well, here's where I encourage you just to have a little love, compassion, go easy on yourself, and maybe even if you want to go, spiritual, have some faith, because it can be tough to believe that we can even make the time to do those things in a day. Maybe you don't have the time in your schedule. But from my personal experience, the reason I'm sharing this video with you guys right now is the more you make time for yourself in these basic practices, over time you'll get better at them. Over time you'll recognize the value from them, and over time I absolutely guarantee you will start to see more positive results come into your life. Okay guys, so you got to have a little bit of faith that this whole law of attraction thing is real. Or you don't even have to have faith the law of attraction is real. You can have faith that by investing some time and energy into your own spiritual and personal self-development, self-progression, you'll get results, right? Is that fair? I don't care if you're spiritual, if you believe in law of attraction, or you just believe in science, or you're somewhere in between. It doesn't matter to me. I think we can agree that these are reasonable things to be looking at regardless of where we're at, okay? Hope you guys enjoy that. 4 techniques for success in life that I learned from a 33rd degree Freemason. Hopefully one of the good guys. He's currently in prison for selling a weight loss book. I would mention his name, but depending on which platform this video is on, there is so much censorship right now that we can't even get into all this stuff. So that being said, check out ConsciousVitality.com, guys. We are a thriving global community of light warriors that empower ourselves with real techniques, facts, and information to thrive in this world regardless of the darkness that they may very well be trying to pull off. Peace and love.